In previous video we have seen how to attach one column data to our drop down list. Now we are avoiding duplicate values, so we click on this symbol, then configure data source, then check the day connection string, then click on next. Then we are selecting now only course value, return only unique rows. So only unique course values will be returned from this query. See the query here, select distinct course from student, then click on next, then test query. Now inside this query there is no any duplicate course value. See here there are more than one student studying inside BCA, but BCA value is comes here in the result only one, so there is no any duplication. So this is now correct, and click on finish. Then inside properties, change this data value property from ID to course, because we are selecting only one column. So text field is course and value field is also course now. And if I run this page, what we will get, is there any duplication or not? See, BBA, BCA, MBA, MCA, only unique values we see here. So in this way we are avoiding the duplicate values from a resulted value, and add those unique values inside this drop down list. So now again, in this video, how we can add all the data to data list. See in this video how we can add one data list. Okay, now here I am taking one control from the data tab. Here one data tab is there, and inside data tab select data list. Okay, I am selecting data list and drag here one data list. Now what we are going to do here, I am attaching all the data to this data list. Means all data, all student information, all rows and all columns I want to show on the page. So I am taking this data list, and when I click to this symbol, it gives me these options. Then I am choosing one data source. I am selecting new data source, and inside I am selecting SQL database, then click on OK. Then clicking on connection string, because we have already created one connection string, so there is no any option of database but connection string, and I'm clicking on next. In this example, I want all the rows and all columns, so I'm clicking on star and click on next. I'm testing my query, is all the records comes or not. Okay, then finish. Then how our data list looks in design view. Here you may see one record, then after one record in next row there will be a second record, then in next row there will be third record. So in this way our records will be shown inside our data list. If I run this program or project, then we see the list of students one by one. ID 1, student name Nilesh Patil or Neelam Patil, course BCA. So if I want to show the list in this way, one record, after that second record will be displayed on a new line. So you may take the data list as it is, but some students or some project requirement is like in one row I want some 2 or 3 student data, then on next row I want some 2 or 3 student data. So at one row there is only one record, only one student record, but I want in one row some 2-3 students records. So we can do this, and we can change the design of this record or displayed template according to our choice. So how we can do it? see, I am increasing the width, and I am setting this data list as center. Caption align. I am setting not caption align but data list. Is there any align? Okay. Now I'm going towards the edit templates. Okay, edit templates, and we can change the template design according to your choice. And my cursor is here, and I'm clicking on enter key, and I'm inserting one table here. Inserting how many rows are there? 1 2 3 4, so I require 4 rows, and I'm clicking on OK. Now these inside square bracket, whatever the fields we are seeing here, student name, course name, these are the fields from database, and these are the constant strings. Now I am clicking on this field and cutting this field and pasting here inside the table data td tag. Again I am cut and paste here, cut, paste here, cut and paste here. Now I am selecting this and cutting this ID and pasting here. Again I am cutting from this and pasting here. Inside table the alignment should be proper. Alignment we can set properly. So I am cutting the design from here. Default design I am putting inside this table format. Now I can give the styles to this table, like frame border or cell paddings. Suppose I am giving 6, cell spacing I am giving as 6. Then see the effect. Then border, if you want, then give the border as 4. So this is the border for your table. Then again I am selecting the table, whole table I want. Then BG color alignment I am giving as center. Then BG color I am selecting whatever the color you want, you may give. I am selecting some paint color and click on OK. Click on OK. Some background color is there. Then frame border you can select above, below, box or border. Then title you may give. So some changes you may do to entire table, then some changes you may do to this column only. BG color you may change as I'm changing some faint color and giving some faint blue color. So this is the label, and also I'm changing the style. I'm changing it as bold, and font size I don't want, but okay, this is okay for me. Then I don't want this underscore but student name full I want. You may change according to your choice. So in this way you may do whatever the changes you require. Then again for this I'm ending this edit template, and if I want in 3 records in one row. So there is one repeat columns property, and I'm giving here 3. So at a time 3 records will be displayed. At a time 3 records in one row will be displayed. If I change the width, you may see here the effect, and if I run, see what is the output of previous, and now these are my records. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 some. Here 1 2 3 5 6 7 in this way. So repeated columns value. I'm changing the value as, or property as, repeat what? Repeat columns. Repeat columns 3 and repeat direction. If I change the horizontal, then see what is the effect. Then 1 2 okay 3, then 5 6 7. So in this way these are changes. Then if I want to space in between these two tables, then how we can give the space? By changing the designs. Click on this edit templates, then we may reduce this size, and then see, then again and edit template, and I want to give align center, then class style 1, then border, then style, align left if I'm giving, and then style. You may change the size, box, border, background, font, layout, table, empty cells, caption, side table layout, border collapse, border spacing. You may change from these. You may change according to your choice. And if I end this edit template, then I'm saving the changes, and again see the effect. So you may change the width of this entire data list and fit inside actual page width. If your data is going outside the window, then you can set at one row only 2 student data. So I'm changing the repeat column property as 2. Now see what happens, 2 only. So instead of 3, only 2 students data is there. Now I am changing the width, and see, this is the effect.